Hello Bridge friends, I'm Michael here at BridgeHands. Welcome back. Here we are in a new year. Happy New Year. It's January 6, 2020, and I am looking forward to having more bridge with you. Sorry for being away. I have been a Rotary president for the last year, and it's been very fruitful and a busy year. And afterwards, my wife and I took a 80 days around the USA vacation, a lovely trip, well-deserved vacation, and I am back and ready for action. I went to 36 of your favorite states, and we saw a lot of sights. I'm going to try to weave some of what we saw into some of these lessons, hopefully, now that refreshed and ready to go. But after 12,000 miles and 800 gallons, we are ready to have some more bridge lessons. Are you? Okay, great. So we're going to start off. I was playing online with a person I played with several times, seemed like a pretty good player, and we had a fun time, a good score. We came in second place, that close to first. We were 29 tables, and we were 1/10 of a point out of first place, which happens. That's fine. So anyway, we're going to take a look at some of the things that we do right and some of the things that, well, we weren't always perfect, and some of the other opponents also what they could have done better themselves. So we've got 12 hands. We're going through a lot of it. We're going to start off a little bit slow, take it to kind of get you up to speed. Remember about counts, inferences, and analysis, the CIA. We're going to have that as well as some other principles and techniques. And so I think the main point is to get us to using that gray matter, right? To be able to kind of think logically, to think it out, and to take a second to see what the holistic picture is in the ecosystem. So if you're ready, I'm ready. Let's go ahead and get in, and we're going to have a lot more lessons coming to you, probably hopefully on about a week basis. So here we go. Off at the table. See you there. Well, okay, bridge friends, here we go. We're off to hand number 1. 12 hands coming up. I'll be sitting in the east seat, and my partner will be sitting in the west seat. Hand 1 is always north as a dealer. Here we go. It is a shape of 6, 4, 2, 1. Wow, that's a shapely hand. And does north have honors in their longer suits? You betcha. So look at this in high card points. 4 for the ace of spades. Ace, king, jack is another 8, up to 12. King of clubs, singleton, king, or kingleton if you will. There's another 3. And another 4 for the king, jack, and 9-8. Nice. Oh, there also. Boy, that's a huge hand. Is it 22 high card points? I don't think so. Let's once again on the points. 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 1 is 19. I'll take a 1 for singleton king, make it back to 18. Add another 2 for a nice 6-card suit. Anything beyond 4 gets an extra 1 for each one. So that's about 20 points. Quick tricks, you don't have 4.5. Remember, count the aces and kings. There's 1, 2, 3. I don't think that one. 4. No, not quite enough. So if your partner makes a peep, you'll go to game because your suit in hearts is rules. How many losers? Maybe 1 at most in heart suit. And 1 in spades. Singleton, king of clubs, probably a loser. If you can get your partner's hand enough times, you can do a repeated diamond finesse, or if they have the queen of clubs, something else, yeah, you'll be good. So if your partner makes a bid, you'll probably go to game. Anyway, 1 heart for now. Okay, there I am over in the east seat. And if I just had these spades and nothing else, I would just go, maybe not 1 spade, maybe 2 spades. Master suit, take away some of the oxygen out of the room. But here, look at me. I've got a 6, 3, 3, 1 shape, and ace, queen 3 times in diamonds, don't you know, looking good. Heart suit, not so good. And the righties, heart suit, unless I can get to my partner's hand 2 times. I don't think I can make a queen finesse, so there's 3 losers. But I like those diamonds, so for right now, I'm going to make a 1 spade call. To south, well, wouldn't you know it. It is a 6-3-3-1 shape again. Probably somebody else does. Yeah, like me. But no honors. Well, I guess the 10 is a face card, but it's not really what I call it, honor. But no, you can't promote that suit. You have no entries. Its hand is a lame duck. You're glad to have 3 hearts. And if you bid 2 hearts, your partner's going to probably sing like a canary and never stop bidding all the way to slam, so don't bid 2 hearts. If you played weak raises, not in competition, you're playing Bergen raises, you could go to 3 hearts if you had 4, but you can't do that. You just got to pass. Sorry. Okay, over to the west seat. My partner, they like their hand. They have in clubs ace, queen, jack, 9, 5 times. That's 7 high card points, 1 distribution if they can get to this hand. If I can, that is, as declare. And yeah, with the queen 4 times in my suit. Ha-ha! So, if you bid 2 clubs, depending on your partnership agreement, your partner may pass. Although I like when, if you do an overcall and your partner goes to the 2 level in a new suit, it should be 1 round forcing, is why I play it, but not everybody does. So, no, but you don't want that bid anyway. You want to show support for the spades. Fortunately, it's the master suit. So you could do 2 spades would be too feeble because you've got a lot of points, and with that singleton and lefty heart suit, you probably belong in game. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and at least 3 distribution after the 10 of hearts been played. It's like a king and a queen behind it because you got plenty of spades. So you could go 4 spades, couldn't fault it, but I'd say, how about 2 hearts? How about bidding lefty, the opponent's suit, to say I've got good spades and I think we should be in game, partner, or maybe more. Yeah, if you bid 4 spades right away, it's hard to find that slam unless they just want to bid Blackwood. So yeah, right now, just 2 hearts. If you want to do 3 hearts to force game, I wouldn't have a problem with that. So 2 hearts. And back to north, well, you're certainly going to say 2 hearts. If you're really bold, you say 3 hearts, but that says, partner, I only need 1 trick from you. And I think you need more than 1 trick because your partner hasn't shown the possibility of having 2 useful tricks for you because they didn't make a call. They could have doubled in the south or bid 2 hearts, but they did neither of those. So, yeah, you just want to do 3 hearts after the 2 hearts. If you had 5, 5, 5 in diamonds and 5 in hearts, you might do 3 diamonds. But no, just going to bid 3 hearts. Say, partner, can you give me a trick somewhere? Are you asleep? Okay, back to me. I hear my partner say 2 hearts, and I'm thinking, okay, I'm going to evaluate my hand. How many losers do I have? Well, I'm going to count north for most of the honors, the finesses. So I think the king of diamonds will be in north. So I should only lose 1 diamond, 1 club, 3 hearts, but my partner is showing pretty good trump, so I don't think they have too many hearts. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 1 spade, 6. So I think my partner's got 3 tricks or more because they didn't do 2 spades or 3 spades. So yeah, I think they've got a pretty good hand. So I'm going to go 4 spades. Pass, pass. Do you want to do 5 hearts? I don't think you should. Now, if your partner had done 2 hearts, you're going to be going 4 hearts, 5 hearts, if they bid 4 spades. So no, you shouldn't really, after 4 spades, go 5 hearts. But as we look at the results later, we'll find some people did that, but that's another story. Okay, so 4 spades is a contract. South is to lead. What would you lead? Your partner's bid 1 heart and 3 hearts? Yeah, you're going to lead your partner's suit, especially if you're riding in the car with him. You might have to ride home by yourself if you don't play your partner's suit. They bid it twice, so the 5, the 3, or the 2. Well, you want to show normally the count. You have not supported the suit, so you would normally play low from 3. If you had 2, you would play the high and the low. Say, partner, after you take the ace king, then I'll trump the 3rd one. But don't lead the 5 with a tripleton. Well, what would you believe they did? They led the 5. So south, that was an error. You should be only leading high-low with a doubleton, your partner's suit. Okay, they win with the king, which says we have the ace. But since the dummy, which is now west, remember I and east am the declare, they say, well, I don't want to play that suit. So looking at the dummy, what would you in north play? I think you'd play a diamond, which you're certainly not going to go to the clubs. I guess you could play ace of spades and another. If your partner had a singleton king, that would have a lot of stuff all over your face there, wouldn't it? So I guess you could play the 3 of spades if you wanted to reduce roughing power a little bit. But since you've got a singleton king of clubs, you can see that's going to be a problem for you. So I think just a low diamond, and maybe you can fake out, or maybe partner's got the ace or the queen, since you don't have those. So yeah, come back, and they went with a jack. I covered with the queen, hoping that the king wasn't over to my left, and it wasn't, as expected. If they bid 3 hearts, yeah, they had the king. So I know where the king of diamonds is now. Okay, so my plan is going to be, well, I'm going to lose 1 diamond unless I can do some magic on the club suit. And I got to get rid of the ace of spades. Now we have 6 and 4 is 10, so it's either 3-0 or 2-1 against me, isn't it? So we'll play 1 trump, the king, and sure enough, they pick off the ace, so we're good in that suit now. So now, North, what are you going to do now? Not going to play that ace of hearts. You could play the spade, the singleton. Not going to do anything with the clubs. They play a trump. Good. That was a good play. Okay, I win with the jack. I have definitely entries. I want to have to the spades, since I've only got a singleton club. And the question is, do I want to do a finesse or not? Well, if it turns out that North has a doubleton, I can do some magic. And what would that be? I can play a singleton to the ace. And if then we play the queen, and then they play the king on the second trick, then I can ruff it, and I can get back to that lovely queen, can't I? So I'm going to go play a singleton and go up to the ace. And ho-ho! I was lucky it was a singleton. But as I said, if they had a king doubleton, I could have played to the ace, played it again. They would have had to have played it, because I know they've got a lot of hearts left. So at any rate, that's about it. So go ahead and play the clubs and pitch, and these hearts, we can go ahead and pitch those. So we did good. We've lost 2 tricks, and we've got the rest. We made an over trick. So, okay, we're going to go take a look at the table, but if you want to just recall what happened there, it was 1 heart, 1 spade, not 2 spades, no bid by South. Some tables will, I'm sure, must have made some heart bid, where North was inclined to go up to 5 hearts to overbid the spades. And my partner bid 2 hearts. If they bid 4 spades, that would have been okay. It doesn't look like we're going to be likely for slam when North has shown 12 points or more. Remember, you need 33 points for a slam. So, at any rate, they bid 3 hearts after 2 hearts. We still went to 4 spades, and life was good. We made an over trick. If we had played a singleton to the queen, we wouldn't have made the over trick, but they would have only made contract is what we would have made then, without having the over trick. So, but in a match point game, over points are critical. So yeah, I'm glad that we went up with the ace, and then if it didn't drop, we could have had 1 more chance. Okay, on hand number 2, I am the dealer, and wow, what a hand I have dealt myself. Look at the shape, first of all. 7-3-3-0. Well, there's a lot of points here. Let's just count the high card points to start. Hearts, 4, 5, 6, 7. And in the diamonds and the spades, there's a 9 and 1 is 10, 17 high card points, 2 more for distribution. But 19 points doesn't really adequately describe this hand. If you had all 13 hearts, you would know that you could make 7 hearts, even if you only had 10 high card points. So here, let's count losing trick count. We have more than a semi-self-sustained suit. You may remember that in lessons from way back, but let's recall that. So we take a look at how many of the top 5 we have. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have more than a quantity of 9. We have 7 plus another 4 is 11. So we know this suit is not going to have more than 1 loser. You can see it right off the bat anyway. But that's the formula. Take that, adds up to 9 or more. Then that shouldn't lose more than 1 trick. Duh. Well, we know it here. Okay, so we have 1 loser in hearts, no loser in diamonds, and 3 losers in spades. We have 4 losers. All we need is 1 trick from partner. 3 losers is to make game. That's 10 tricks. So we could either bid 4 hearts, or a strong 2 clubs, or with our 17 high card points plus a couple of distribution, if you look at it that way, just 1 heart. Should we always bid the same way and be consistent with our partner? Generally, yes, but what would be some exceptions? How about the seat? If you were in third seat, I would open this 4 hearts all day long. My partner's a passed hand. I'm not worried about missing something. I just need 1 trick from partner. And besides, how many points do I have? 17. How many are in a deck? 40. 17 from 40. 23. 3 players left, right? We're 1. There's 3 more players left. How many on average will our partner have if there's 23 points? 3 into 23 is almost 8. 2 3/4, I guess. 2 2/3, excuse me. So, yeah, our partner should have 7 or 8 points. So, be nice if they had a couple tricks. Don't always expect them, but I expect them to have at least 1 trick because we don't have all the honors. So, how about vulnerability? Would you want to consider that? Maybe so. How about if you were in the second seat? Well, it would be the worst seat to just go to 4 hearts because your partner has not much bidding room now. First seat, only 1 chance in 3 to make it hard for partner. Second seat, 1 in 2 because there's only 2 seats left. Third seat, no chance. It messed up your partner on the bidding. But in first seat, I would say, in this case, we are non-vulnerable versus vulnerable. North, south are vulnerable here. I'm okay with either 2 clubs or 1 heart. But there's one thing that scares me about this hand. Can you see it? Yeah, we're missing a suit. Somebody's probably got a lot of clubs, don't they? Because we're 7-3-3-0 shape. Fortunately, we at least have 3 spades. They're not very good, but you know, if we had a void in spades, I'd be a little bit more spooked as who's got all the spades. So how about we do 2 clubs? Okay. To the south hand, they've got a 4-4-4-1 shape. 3 and 1 is 4. 2 more 6 high card points. No bid. Wondering who's got the diamonds. Over to the west hand, now my partner. Well, they've got 2 aces, 1 each in the black suits. And Jack 10, 9, 6 times in diamonds, so it's a 6-3-2-2 suit. When you hear 2 clubs by your partner, what are you going to bid? Well, you might say I have 2 aces and a jack, that's 9 points. I'm going to bid 2 no trump. Well, I don't know if you want to be the hand that is bidding in no trump if you end up in no trump. So I'd say just bid 2 diamonds. Your partner is going to make a bid and ostensibly is going to have a long card in one of the other suits. Since you've got 6, we'll see where it is. So just 2 diamonds. Just wait. To the north hand, well, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 clubs. You've got a 7-3-3 shape yourself. Hey, haven't we heard that shape before? Yeah, that's what we have over in East. So King, Jack, 10, 9, 8, 7 times. And the King, third of spades. 3 baby diamonds and no hearts. Do you want to come in with a bid like 3 clubs and mess up the auction? No, vulnerable versus not. I don't think so. You might get wiped out badly on that one. So just pass. I don't think you need it for lead direction. Okay, now over back to you in the east seat. What are you going to bid? So it was 2 clubs. Your partner goes 2 diamonds. What are you going to bid? 2 hearts? 3 hearts? 4 hearts? Well, they should have different meanings depending on your partnership agreements, but I would say 2 hearts, it should be forcing at least 1 round. 3 hearts would say, the way I like to play with my partners, it is trump. Consider this, the game has just been set for trump. We're going to go at least a game. What do you want to do next? But a lot of people will just bid 2 hearts with this to see what your partner wants to do next. A pass by south. Over to the west hand. Well, I guess you'd probably want to do 3 no trump. I don't think your diamonds are that great. Jack 6 times running, no. So you'd probably just do, at this point, 2 no trump. To say, hey, I've got some goodies. I just didn't want to go to 2 no trump and hoard the auction right off the bat, but now I'm going to show you. I'm okay in the other suits. Okay, back to now in the east hand. Well, we should be in a game forcing auction when partner didn't make some kind of a sign-off bid. So I'd say 3 hearts to say I want to make the auction slow. I don't want to go 4 hearts and gobble up all the oxygen. Back to partner. Well, okay, so you say they got a lot of hearts. Got at least 6 of them. I've got 2 aces. Might want to go for no trump. Then it would be a pass. Back to you. How are you going to show your aces? Well, you've got 2. You want to go 5 hearts? Well, it doesn't disclose the void that you have in clubs, does it? So how do you show that you have 2 aces and a void? Well, you bid 5 no trump. That's an invalid response, but that says you have an even number of trump, 2, and you have a useful void. And your partner is going to go 6 hearts. We'll sign off the auction at that point. I think the way we did it, though, is a little bit different. I think it went 1 heart by me, and my partner went 1 no trump, playing it forcing using the 2-over-1 system, and then I went 4 hearts, and then it passed out. Partner maybe thought a while but didn't go on. So that was how we did it, and so the opening lead now was by the south hand. What do you want to lead there? You're happy that you have king, 4th, and hearts. Do you want to leave that singleton? Hope your partner's got an ace. How many points do you think your partner has? You've got, remember, 3, 4, 5, 6, and they've got about 25 to 30 points. They don't have 33 or they would have been checking for slam. So your partner, you should probably have about as many points as you do, about, 5 to 10. So, yeah, your partner might have the ace and give you a rough on a good day. So what did they lead? Yep, they led a singleton. I did not go up with the ace or the queen. I did the in-between just to be a little bit nebulous. Don't get always just playing your lowest honor, unless you can't remember that you have all 3 of the top honors later. Okay, the plan will be, well, I can see I got 2 losers in spades and possibly 1 in hearts. I have no way to get to that ace of clubs very easily, though, except through the ace of spades. I'm sure glad they didn't start off with a spade. That would have been tough for me. Okay, so we can go ahead and play the ace of hearts. Oh, they had no hearts in the north. So it was 4 with the south then, right? We had 7 of them, and our partner had 2. It was 9, and so it was 7, 4, 2, zip. Okay, and they discarded a 4 of clubs. That might be good to know. All right, so we're going to play another heart, and they go up with the king. That extinguishes all their winners in that suit, unless they get a rough. Another low club. And they must be playing upside down attitude, or else why did they play a club when their partner signaled, I don't want those? So I guess that was kind of an invite. As it turned out, you should have been asking for a spade behind the ace, but we'll get to that later. So, okay, the ace is 1, and I pitch a spade. I play a club and rough it, and you can see what I'm going to do. Is it would be another heart, or whatever. Play my 2 diamonds, and then after that I can go over and I can pitch one of my spades. So is there any better line of play? Let's take a look. Let's say that the auction was different. We're going to modify the contract, and we're going to make it 6 hearts into the east hand. And let's see what the winning and losing play is. Okay, how about if they were to lead a heart? Would that be a possible? Yeah, that would be a winning play. A club would be a winning play, a diamond a winning play, and you can also set them in spades, any of the suits. So let's go with that 6 of diamonds. Okay, I win it, and all of my plays are losers. Well, why is that? I was able to make a 6-level contract, even though I didn't bet it. Played the ace. Now you have none. Now if you want to have your partner come back in a spade is what you want. You want them to get the ace out. You don't know, I suppose, that what's going to happen, but let's say that you signal that you didn't want a club, and obviously doesn't look like you want a diamond. So let's say whatever you do to make a discouraging signal. If they're upside down attitude, it's 9. If they're standard attitude, play low. You don't want a club. Okay, so next up, play my 10 or queen or whatever. They win it. And I guess let's pitch a diamond. And you can see the only winning play is a spade, not the club. So they signaled for, I guess, encouragement of the clubs, and that was why I made an over trick. Couldn't normally make 6 hearts. So now watch what happens. If I don't take it, well, okay, I'm going to have to take it. And however you signal encouragement. You got the ace over here, and I have no transportation. I can't get to that club. I wish I had a low diamond. Don't have that either. So I'm forced to take my ace of clubs and pitch a spade. And at this point, yeah, I guess it doesn't really matter what I play. I'm going to have to lose a spade, aren't I? So we'll lose 2 tricks, won't make the slam. So I guess what I'm trying to say is that, yeah, this club looks like, oh boy, and leading a singleton, oh boy. But as it turned out, and once you led that, everybody knows with 6 here that this is a short suit. So on these auctions, you have to listen to them, and then in terms of the line of play, you over here in the north had the responsibility to say, I want a spade. I've got the king behind the ace rather than to go for the clubs. Hope that makes sense. A lot of people had problems there, and we can go take a look and see how everybody else did now. Okay, here we go. There was a 6 hearts doubled, making 6 for 1,210 points. The highest, quite a few people one person 6 hearts, but there was, in terms of 4 hearts, there were quite a few of us that were 4 hearts making 6. One went up to 5 hearts and made 6. Another one. And then those that just had 1 over trick, that is where the opponents found the spade. And as you can see, they didn't get as many points there, only got 41% versus those of us who got 71%. And a couple didn't do so well. They only made 4 hearts. Or somebody who took a sacrifice in clubs and only went down 1, and they got a good result. The opposite of the 16, that was going to be about 84%. Okay, hope you enjoyed that one. Let's go on and see some more hands. Okay, so here we go. This time it is South that is a dealer and has a 5-3-3-2 shape. King, Queen, Jack 5 times in spades. That's nice in the master suit, but little else. Queen, Doubleton, and clubs. And it's a pass for now. Over to my partner in the West hand. It is a 5-4-2-2 shape. Ace, Queen, 10, 5 times in diamonds. That's 6 plus 1 is 7 total points. Ace, Doubleton in clubs. 7-4 is 11. Another 5 for Ace, Jack, 10. Like that 10 to go with it. Working honors in hearts. So we're up to, about 15, 16 points. Doubleton, spades. So what do you want to bid? 1 diamond? 1 no trump? Yeah, it's a tough hand. You don't like to have 2 doubletons. That's what we call a semi-balanced hand. You wish it was like a king doubleton in the other suit. But I know you got most of your honors in the red suits there. But if you bid 1 diamond and your partner bids 1 no trump, then you've got no easy rebid. If you rebid 1 no trump, that says, well, I have less than 15 to 17, or I would have opened that. Sounds like 12 to 14. That wouldn't be right. If you rebid 3 diamonds, that's not very good with only ace, queen, 10 5 times. If you rebid 2 hearts after 1 spade, that's the reverse, going to a new level at a higher ranking suit than your first one. It says you have 17, 18 points or more, and you don't have that either. So 1 no trump is probably a fair call, although it's not the ideal one, but there's no better. Okay, over to the north hand. They have a 6-3-2-2 shape. Clubs are okay, not great. King 10 6 times with kings in the red suits. And they chose to say a bid where I have a 1 suited hand. They were playing, some people play Two clubs says you have a one-suited hand. That's the capital levity or Hamiltonvention. This group we're playing, I guess, the don't. Disturbing openers, no trump. The don't is where you use a double to say you have a one-suited hand. Doesn't seem like it disturbs it that much if it's just a double, though, does it? So why not just bid three clubs? Anyway, they bid double to say a one-suited hand. I now then have a 4-4-3-2 shape. Ace 10-9-8 four times in spades. Queen 9-8 four times in hearts. Hey, nice pushers, these intermediate cards here, worth something. But I don't like Jack doubletons or Jack thirds. Maybe worth a point between the two of them, but it's not worth 2 points. One for each of them, that's for sure. And my partner hasn't bid either of those suits. So I don't know what my partner would do if I bid two clubs. Would they think that's my natural suit, or would they think it's Stayman? I just wasn't sure. So I thought, I'm just going to pass for now. Turned out probably to be a lousy decision, as we shall see. Okay, over in the south, it was a 5-3-3-2 shape. King, queen, jack, 5 times in spades. 3 hearts, queen doubleton in clubs, and 3 diamonds. But when your partners have a one-suited hand, you just make the first step after the one no trump and a double, and that would be 2 clubs. Yeah, you'd like to bid your spades, but no, your partner probably has another suit. And what do you think it would be? Your short one, yeah. Probably they have clubs, and they do. So you're just going to bid 2 clubs, although you don't like it. You don't grimace or make faces at the bridge table. Don't send unauthorized information to your partner. Okay, over into the west hand. My partner is, my partner shows no life, so I'm just going to have to pass. And over in the north hand, they're very happy. Yes, my partner did bid 2 clubs, so we're going to play in 2 clubs. And now I'm like, whoa, wait a second. Not chop liver. We've got 6 side card points, and those jacks, one of them might be worth something. So what am I going to bid now? Well, I just did a double to say, partner, choose something. DSI, do something intelligent. That's not to say I want to penalize them. So at any rate, it goes back to my partner and my partner as well. I'm going to bid diamonds. I don't have something else I want to bid. I wondered if they could have bid 2 hearts, but they chose 2 diamonds. And back to me. Man, I don't know. I'd like to bid 2 no trump, but if clubs is apparently the suit for north, because when they did a forcing to 2 clubs after the double, then north says, I'm just going to pass. So that was the suit, and with jack 3 times, I don't know that we should be playing in 2 no trump. So I left it in 2 diamonds, and I'm not really happy with it, but oh well. Well, sure enough, my partner makes 2 diamonds and more, but we missed our heart fit, as you can see. When you've got an 8-card fit in a major, that's where you generally want to be. So, okay, the opening lead is going to be the 2 of clubs. Well, I think you should be 4th best normally with a 7, but okay, they led the 2. Now, my hand's dummy, my partner's the declare, and we're in 2 diamonds. They go 3rd hand high with the queen. My partner wins with the ace. And you'd like to do a heart finesse from this hand, but you think, well, if north has got enough points to interfere with the one no trump bid, they must have the king of hearts, and they do, it turns out. So, okay, so what's your play going to be here? We might just play another club, I guess. They do. Goes up with a king, and so it was a queen and then little. So north, do you know how many clubs everybody has? I think so. You've seen 8. There's 4 is 12, and there's a 13th. So, okay, you know that both your partner and the declare are void in clubs. So, looking at the dummy, you're certainly not going to play a heart. Your partner's got the ace, or it's behind the declare. So the play was a spade, and the spade was a good line of play. One up with the ace. I know if they're playing upside down attitude, I would hope so, or else you should have played like a jack to say, play that suit some more. Okay, to the ace was won it, and they play the club, and they're pitching a spade. Thank you very much. They now play the heart finesse, and it does lose, sure enough. North did have the king. And they play a spade. It is roughed. Play 1 spade. another spade, and the, I'm sorry, that's diamonds, and there's one diamond left. They could declare now, just concede one trick. They play a heart, another heart, and it's won by the king of diamonds, that is. And that is going to be it. That wraps it up. And so they lost 3 tricks to North, which means they have the 8 plus the 2 more is 10 tricks. So 2 diamonds making 4. And I think we can see that, yeah, since you only get 20 points per trick in the minors and 30 in the majors, and you're in a part score, you'd really want to have been in the majors. So let's take a look at that. And here we go. So somebody made 4 hearts plus 1. Well, some made 4 hearts. Some were in 2 hearts making 4, 3 hearts, and so on. Some were not bidding it. But it turned out that, yeah, that suits did cooperate quite nicely. So 2 diamonds making 4. No, not a very good score. 36%. That is my doing. So, okay, I guess I should have just bid 2 clubs Stamen over the double. I don't think the double was the great bid, but if they would have been 3 clubs, I think we would have been a hard time to find our contract. And some people do not make the contract. There are a handful, actually. We don't see all of them here, but some of them did not make the 4-heart contract. Okay, Bridge friends, I hope you're enjoying the show so far. This ends part 1, and we have much more coming. We're just 3 hands into 12. And we're going to go a little faster in part 2, 3, and 4. I hope you enjoyed the show so far. And we're going to take a look in the next segment of some more declare play. And there will be some more challenges, but we're going to pick up the pace a little bit. I think we're going to be back in the hunt and watch and see if we can go ahead and do battle well against the opponents. So you know what to do. If you like this show, come on over to BridgeHands.com. And if you haven't already signed up for a membership, please consider doing so for less than $15, 3 months, and less than $50 for a whole year. And we'll look forward to seeing you on the flip side. You can always sign up for a free membership, by the way, also, and see part 2 of the segment. And then part 3 and 4 are for our membership subscribers. So, as always, have a good day playing bridge, and we'll see you on the flip side. Thanks for coming by. Bye for now.